A lack of true representation of Muslim women in popular culture has made a young illustrator come up with her own comic strips. She tells the story of a hijabi's everyday life to show the reality. Let's take a look.
An Italian-Tunisian illustrator has been using comics to fight prejudices. Her family moved to Italy at the beginning of the 1990s, escaping the Ben Ali regime in Tunisia. She didn't speak Italian when she first arrived, so drawing was her way of communication.
The first day of school, I was wearing a hijab and carrying a backpack bigger than myself, and a child yelled at me, "Terrorist Taliban," and I didn't know what it meant, so I went to him and asked, "What does that mean?" And he told me, "I don't know." And I said, "Neither do I." But it was a serious question. I didn't want to provoke him or make him feel uncomfortable.
12 years ago, Ben Mohammed started a project called Intercultural Comic Strip, with the aim of bringing different people together by telling human stories of everyday life. Last year, she published a collection of her cartoons in a book called Under the Veil, where the hijabi protagonist is actually her alter ego, defeating prejudices one comic strip at a time.
She's a young girl who has decided to wear the hijab, which is the image that represents me the most. She's on the cover with the full smile, which is different from the image that we see of Muslim women in the media. She's attractive and ironic, but also self-skeptical. Because first of all, she's mocking herself. For instance, when she wears makeup and she dirties her scarf. Or she mocks the hijabi fashion bloggers who have been a trend over the last few years.
The 26-year-old artist also talks about women and children's rights in her comics.
Even though it's linked to the hijab, I never refer to my character as a victim, but as someone who is able to overstep everyday prejudices. On the other hand, I also talk about human rights, children's rights, violence against women, regardless of the scarf or not, regardless of the culture. I draw about Arab Spring and revolutions, and one of my last works, which will be published in November, is about women's activism in Tunisia during the Ben Ali dictatorship. And it's not about the hijab, it's about Muslim women in general.
Drawing attention to social issues such as Islamophobia, racism, immigration, human rights and violence against women, Ben Mohammed is receiving positive feedback from social media and international activist communities.